BlackFacts.com presents BlackFacts Educational Series. James H. Harvey, winner of the 1949 Top Gun competition. James H. Harvey III is a retired United States Army Air Corps and U.S. Air Force officer and former African-American fighter pilot. He was part of the 332nd Fighter Group's 99th Fighter Squadron, as well known as the Tuskegee Airmen, Red Tails, or among enemy German pilots, Black Birdmen. Harvey is best known as the first African-American USAF jet fighter combat pilot to fight in the Korean War. Harvey and his 332nd Fighter Group weapons pilot team won the USAF's inaugural Top Gun team competition in 1949. Early life and education. Harvey was born in Montclair, New Jersey on July 13, 1923. He was the son of James Harvey and Cornelia Harvey. He attended primary school in Silver Lake, Essex County, New Jersey and Montclair, New Jersey. In 1930, his family moved from Montclair to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. In 1936, the Harveys moved to Mongola Station in northeastern Pennsylvania, where they were the sole African-American family in the area. Harvey attended high school in Mountain Top, Pennsylvania. An excellent student, Harvey served as president of his senior class and captain of the basketball team. World War II military career. Harvey attempted to enlist with the United States Army Air Corps in January 1943, however, he was turned down because of his race. Drafted into the U.S. Army in April 1943, Harvey was initially assigned to the United States Army Air Corps as an engineer. After applying and taking the test successfully, he was admitted to the Tuskegee Flight School's Aviation Cadet Training Program. On October 16, 1944, Harvey graduated from the Tuskegee Flight Program Army Air as a member of Class 44-4, receiving both his wings and a commission as Second Lieutenant Flying Officer. The United States Army Air Corps assigned Harvey to 99th Fighter Squadron in Godman Field, Kentucky. However, Harvey and his squadron did not engage in combat during World War II. Winner of the 1949 Top Gun competition. Despite what the movie Top Gun will tell you, the U.S. military's first real-world Top Gun program wasn't set up by the Navy, it was an Air Force program. In January 1949, the Chief of Staff of the U.S. Air Force sent out a directive to each Air Force group requesting their participation in an aerial weapons competition. In May 1949, Harvey joined the 332nd Fighter Group Weapons three-member pilot team to compete at the inaugural Top Gun team competition held at the Las Vegas Air Force Base, now Nellis Air Force Base. A grueling 10-day event, the competition comprised 6 events: aerial gunnery at 20,000 feet, aerial gunnery at 12,000 feet, dive bombing, skip bombing, rocketing firing, and panel strafing. His team lead from start to finish. Harvey's 332nd Fighter Group team included 1st Lieutenant Harry Stewart Jr., Captain Alva Temple, Lieutenant Halbert Alexander and Staff Sergeant Buford A. Johnson. Harvey and his team competed in P-47N Thunderbolts. The results and the 3-foot-high silver winning trophy, stashed in a Wright-Patterson Air Force Base Museum storage area for 55 years, were absent from the Air Force archives until 1995. Flying F-47NS, a variant of the Republic P-47 Thunderbolt, Harvey and his team won against U.S. Air Force Fighter Group teams in far more advanced aircraft. Harvey remarked, "They knew who won, but did not want to recognize us." In January 2022, the Nellis Air Force Base recognized the victory with a commemorative plaque posted there, honoring the achievement of the Tuskegee Airmen. Later career and retirement. Harvey became the first African-American jet fighter pilot to engage in combat during the Korean War. He flew 140 missions in Korea. After the Korean War, Harvey served in multiple roles. In 1951, Harvey served as the Assistant Operations Officer, Instrument Instructor Pilot and Aircraft Test Pilot in the 94th Fighter Interceptor Squadron at George Air Force Base in California. In 1955, Harvey served as the Flying Safety Officer of the 27th NORAD region, Norton AFB in California, receiving the flight rating of Command Pilot. In 1956, he became the fighter training officer of Northeastern Air Command Headquarters at Pepperell AFB in Newfoundland. In 1961, Harvey was assigned to Headquarters 30th NORAD Region, Truax Field, Wisconsin as a Weapons Director Staff Officer and later as Battle Staff Training Officer for the Commanding General and his staff. On March 31, 1965, Harvey retired as a Lieutenant Colonel. He served a combined 22 years in the United States Army Air Corps and the United States Air Force. On June 7, 1965, American meat and cold cut production company Oscar Mayer hired Harvey as a corporate salesman. He retired from Oscar Mayer in 1980. Military awards. Harvey earned the following awards during his 22-year career in the United States Army Air Corps: U.S. Air Force Distinguished Flying Cross, Air Medal with 10 oak leaf clusters, Distinguished Unit Citation with 10 oak leaf clusters, Good Conduct Medal, American Campaign Medal, World War II Victory Medal, Army of Occupation Medal, National Defense Service Medal, Korean Service Medal with 2 Bronze Stars, Air Force Longevity Service Award Ribbon with 4 bronze oak leaf clusters, Air Force Reserve Medal, Republic of Korea Presidential Unit Citation, United Nations Service Medal. On March 29, 2007, Harvey, along with every member of the Tuskegee Airmen, was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal. Narrated by Timbuktu. To learn more about Black history, visit www.blackfacts.com.